Hello and welcome to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. My name's Christian. I'm a long-time fan and player of the rebooted XCOM series. Got well over 1,000 hours in across the three main games since then, Enemy Unknown, XCOM 2 and Chimera Squad. This is a slightly modded Legendary Ironman attempt. I'm hoping it's going to serve as somewhere between a guide and a playthrough. I'm going to try and be informative and detailed with my thought process, but I'm also just going to try and play how I play it normally, really. As you probably noticed, I'm not going to be paying too much attention to the story. I've seen it many, many times at this point, so if you're a new player wanting to experience that, this probably isn't the best place to be. But if you're not, then feel free to carry on watching, do that. I'll try and let most big story cutscenes play out, but I'll likely skip over or talk over a fair few. So I let the first one play out and then we'll skip the second one. That sounds good. Amazing crotch shot there. And that's us, the big marshmallow dude in the green goop.
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those. You must.
Man, I wish they got knives for silent takedowns. That'd be so cool. There's probably a mod for it.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it.
We just became the best spa treatment of our life, to be honest, while stuck in there.
They can't know we were here.
Nice and relaxing.
Understood.
It's like having a bubble bath for like 20 years.
Now the real war begins.
And we can skip this. A planting a bomb, that's all we need to know. Let's see what we're working with. So we'll have which one of our random 3 factions we're going to start with out of the 3 additional factions, plus our 3 rookies.
Need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and
We've got a Reaper. That's probably the best start you can get.
we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent.
Okay, so the first mission is possibly one of the most difficult missions in the entire campaign. It's the one I fail the most, so we'll see how it goes, I guess. But I am playing with Second Wave Plus on, which adds a bunch of various things. Actually, let's talk through all the mods now. I've got 4 in total. None of them have huge gameplay impacts. There's Capnbubs accessories, which is just purely cosmetic. It's just some quite nice upgrades to make your soldiers look neat and dapper. Evac All, which is just a quality of life for getting everyone out at once, plus it looks good to have everyone rise out at the same time. That's always fun. Second Wave Plus, which is making people have different stats. You'll see this person's got 68 aim, 61, 70. That's alright, okay, this person's pretty good. And so on, just randomizes all their stats a little bit, nothing too major. And Hidden Potential as well is the other one I use, which increases their stats randomly when they get promoted. What does do as well? Raven, hello. 22 mobility. That's a lot of mobility. How much have they got? 11, 14, and 13. Fair. That's pretty good. There's plenty of stuff you can also add with the Second Wave Plus, but those are the only 2 I've got on currently, because they add to the replayability without being too impactful. And additional icons, which is what's giving us all the information here, which is just quite nice. Does it for enemies as well, which is just nice to have it all there in front of you without having to work through your backlog and remember all of it. But let's move forward. Where are we going? We've got our target here, and a lot of ground to cover between it. Right, there's always, on Legend Ironman, there's always, or Legend in general, there's always 3 pods of enemies on the first mission. There'll be 1 pod of 3 Advent soldiers, or Advent troopers, 1 of 2 troopers and a general, and 1 of a trooper and a sectoid. So ideally we'd find them one at a time and deal with them all individually without having to fight multiple at once. As soon as if I can do it at once, that's when things get dicey. Let's just run up to here. We'll probably try and use this building up here. Oh, we've not seen anything. We'll try and use these buildings. There's some nice high ground. Rookies are pretty dire, apart from using grenades, and they're okay with high ground. So that's kind of the only way to really use them. Let's move the Reaper forward. I don't know why we're not doing that. We can just scout out up to here, I guess. That should find us something. It has found us something. What have we got? Hopefully, the 3 troopers. That'll be a nice, easy one to start with. Here we go. There they are. Ooh, they're quite far left. It's going to be difficult to deal with using the high ground. There is this high ground here. It's not too inconvenient to get up to. This is the person with the good aim, but the bad mobility, right? Here we go. Yes. We can try and get up this high ground. That could be a good place to start out at. Let's move over that direction. And you as well.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
See how this goes. Alright, hopefully nothing else can patrol into us. They are coming this way. Okay, that's good. That's kind of what we play towards. Just themselves right on the edge of that little lip. Here, we are going to see them from the high ground. Okay, so we can set up next turn, or this turn, for next turn. Sounds like a good plan to me. Clara can move to here. I'll leave you for a moment. And Oscar can go here in this corner. Scale's a bit of like spreading out up here. There's some options with angles. You're quite far away from there. So let's maybe have you head up with the flank. Andy, where are you looking to go? I don't want to go too far forward just in case they happen to double back. If we go to here, that should get us some nice information. Okay, there's nothing else around here, that's good. Where else are we looking? We're not going to see them up here, are we? No. Just need to move this way. Well, let's just plonk him right down here. You go, Willem. He's the guy with terrible aim. Oh, they are coming down. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we can do our ambush here. We could throw a grenade in, but the grenade does 3 damage or 3 to 4 damage, and these guys are all at 4 health. Grenades never deal 4 damage. It's not going to kill anything. It's going to leave them all at 1. So we're better off just taking 3 shots. Now, the main thing to make sure is that everyone does survive. They don't run up here and reveal Andy. Is it Andy? It's Andy. That's a big thing to bear in mind. I think it's unlikely that they do, but it's not impossible. So it's just going to move him back here, just to be safe. Can you see all 3 of them? No, you can't. Okay, that means we'll start with you, seeing as that's the only one you can see. And the other 2 can both overwatch. That'll probably be fine. So yeah, you go on overwatch. So their shot's still 3 to 5 damage, and these guys have, again, 4 health, so they're not guaranteed kills. But with any luck, we'll be able to kill 2 doing this. And then we can finish off a 3rd fairly easily. As long as we kill 2, we're happy. Let's see how this goes. That's a good start. Okay. Between these 2, they need to kill 1 for us to be happy. If they can get 2, we'll take it. We're not going to complain. For the high ground shot, this should hit. The other shot we're not expecting to hit, really. Lovely. Ooh, left on 1 health. That's alright. So what's he going to do? He's probably going to shoot at Willem here. He's unlikely to kill him. Might take a bit of damage. They can deal with this by themselves, most likely. They've got grenades, they're kind of good to go. I'm going to send Andy up here to scout out a bit further ahead, see if we can find another squad, another pod. There we go, there's the sectoid. The sectoid has the loot. This is the one slightly cheaty thing about this mod. It tells you which enemies have loot and which ones don't, so you know which ones not to avoid blowing up. Which is a lot of information, it's quite good. Oh, he didn't run away. There's a chance he could have run away there. He is shooting at the high ground. He's going to hit. Surprised me for that shot, not this shot, but I guess it was fairly similar. So he's taking a bit of damage now, which is a shame. 69% there. Obviously we have to take that, don't we? Hey, lovely. Okay. So now we can start figuring out how to pull these 2 pods. There's one over here and one over here. Got the Claymore, which is best to use on the pod of 3 if we want to be most efficient, which we do. So let's try and set up for that, and then we can deal with it. Sectoid's the least testing enemy on the map, even though he's a big chunky lad. Just because he likes doing his psychic stuff, and psychic stuff doesn't damage you, so it's kind of fine. Are we going to trigger anything if we go up here? We don't really want to risk triggering anything at all. So I think we'll try and creep up by this ladder, so that if they patrol forward, they still don't see us. Clara can run forward. You've already taken your shot, which is fine because you're low health. Having you hold back is not a bad thing. Let's just set you on Overwatch, I guess, for now, Andy. These guys, if they stay near this fan, there's a chance we could blow it up with the Claymore. That's unlikely to blow up instantly. Yeah, the Claymore will take out both these guys guaranteed and leave this guy on 2 health, which makes him an easy kill. Where's this lot gone? A little bit nervous that we can't see them because we could run up here with these guys and just reveal them instantly, but there's not much we can do about that. So set this off. And then we try and move up to get a grenade on the officer. That's 2 more down. That guy's damaged. Where's he going to go to? Oh, he's not even in the good cover. That's nice. Maybe Willem here can move up to get a flank off. He can, in the full cover as well. So as long as he doesn't pull that other pod here, just swap paths, so that's fine. He's got a 66% shot, which is not the best. That feels incredibly dodgy and is incredibly bad if we don't get it. So let's just grenade him. Let's just get rid of that. We're not going to worry about that. Bam. There you go. One less thing to deal with. We've still got 2 grenades. That gets him his promotion kill. So Clara run up to here. And Oscar. To wait for the civilians to move before we can move. There we go. Move up to this full cover. They can be in good position to follow up this ladder next time. It's quite likely that the sectoid and the trooper will patrol into us. We can probably deal with that if they do, as long as we kill the sectoid. Not the sectoid, the trooper. And leave the sectoid for a turn. Let's get back into... Oh, we can't go back to stealth. Oh no, we didn't break stealth. Of course we didn't. I guess we're going to move up to... Let's move on to this piece of cover. Not go full this way, make it less likely to just walk into them. It's unlikely we do anyway. But keep it safe. Where are they? There they are. So that's... Where's the closest we can move up to? Is he going to see them from here? He is. Let's move up to here, because I'm not going to trigger them from here. Yeah, from here we would. But 2 times further back we won't. If they patrol into us, we can actually get an Overwatch shot off. Should be quite nice. We'll do the same with Clara. Have it back here. And a similar thing to with Oscar. Okay. And I guess we'll just leave you on Overwatch? Sure. There's nothing much else you can do. Maybe we could have moved forward to this cover, get you a bit closer, but they are not moving. Okay. We could take this shot on the trooper. Get that high chance damage off and have them run forward into Overwatch fire. Feels a bit dodgy. I'm not a huge fan of that plan. Other option is to have Clara move forwards. She can't really conveniently move forward up to here, which is what I was hoping. She probably could if we moved Willem. But that's a question of where we're moving him to. I think we'll try and just keep it slow and steady. There's no time limit on this. So I'll move Clara up to here. Move Oscar. This isn't going to do anything, is it? Nope. So here, you can have a cheeky little reload. Not much point in that, but we're not moving him anyway, so you might as well. Set up the Overwatches again. Let's move you forwards. Let's get you to, like, here. That way, if they do like take cover behind this, you can get a nice position for a flank. And let's just reload you. Why not? You can just go on Overwatch. They're just going to stay where they are? Not going to move now? Okay. You don't have a grenade. So let's move you forward to here. Actually, let's set you on Overwatch. Have Clara move forward to this full cover, then she can set a grenade, and then we're free to move with Oscar and the others how we want. So Overwatch. Move to the full cover. And see what happens. So this trooper's our priority. As long as we kill him, we're golden. And that shouldn't be too hard. Overwatch shot, this would be amazing, but nothing. Amazing. Good. Okay. Lovely. Who was that? Was that Oscar? What's your name? Willem. Where am I getting Oscar from? That's your name. That makes sense. Okay. And how are we going to deal with this guy? We can actually get a flank on him. We'll be a little bit careful about doing so. Oh, we can't quite get a flank on him. That's okay. Could do this, but we're not actually going to hit him with it, it's going to hit the truck, and the truck is likely not to explode instantly. So it doesn't really achieve an awful lot. So let's just put her on Overwatch. Let's move Andy. Let's get him like moving up and around. Send him to here. That way, basically, wherever this guy goes, we'll be able to get a flank on him next turn. We'll put him on Overwatch just in case he happens to run that way, but I see it's unlikely. You've also got a grenade, so let's try and just move you up into this full cover. It also puts a flank on him, which makes him likely to want to move, so he might get this Overwatch shot off. There we go. Oh, there we go. Shot's going to explode anyway. Going to go over there and do some psychic stuff on to Willem. That's fine, because he's the furthest back. He wasn't going to achieve anything anyway. Didn't even get mind controlled. He's just going to run away. Okay, that's fine. Sure, he's done his job. Okay. So, which was the best shot out of these two? It's her. So, if we have Oscar here, popping the grenades above his cover. Lovely. Let's move up to... I don't want to move to here, because they potentially can flank us if we don't kill him. We're expecting to kill him, but it's very much not guaranteed. Here, he can't flank us from. It's a little bit further away, but... So, first of all, we're going to take this shot. Keep the full cover. As close as we can whilst maintaining it. Take the shot if this leaves him on 3 health. Or just kills him outright, that's good too. Never mind. Didn't even get revealed. Was he even there to begin with? No way of knowing. So that's about as good as we can hope for. Getting the bit of damage onto... what's your name again? Oscar. Getting that damage onto Oscar is a bit unfortunate, but coming out of the first mission with no deaths, I'll take it, to be honest. I've had many, many Legend Ironman attempts restart after the first mission when someone died and I can't bother to carry on with the death, I just restart. But that was actually the first attempt, that was a legitimate first attempt. And it seemed to go pretty well. About an average ending. 1 person, half health. We'll take it. Now we can go back and see what our compatibilities are. Get our buildings underway. We can look through. This is the good thing about playing with not created equal, is it allows you to go back and actually have a look at all your rookies and determine who's good and who's not. It's a bit more interesting than just they're all identical. Okay, and we should have 3 promotions. So, out of the 4 base classes, we're going to get 3 of them. So the best situation is for this guy to be a sharpshooter, And these two between them will be a ranger and a grenadier. So we're going to hope for that. We're going to keep for the high roll. He got no skills. We'll give him promotion first for good damage. There we go, the ranger. That's a good start. Yeah. Okay, that's going to help us out. And that grenadier here. That would be... No, okay, specialist. That's fine. As long as I roll on the 50-50 here, him being the sharpshooter is definitely the better option. Hey, there we go. So we haven't got a grenadier yet, which is a little sad, but the next rookie we promote is guaranteed to be one, and this guy's going to be out for 29 days, so we're not using him anytime soon, so having a rookie come online sooner that we can use as a grenadier will be nice, because the snipers aren't particularly useful in the early game, I'm going to be honest. They just tend to bumble around a lot and not achieve an awful lot. They can actually, wow. They can bond instantly. That's a 9.9 compatibility, sure. We're not going to do it just yet, but we will almost certainly end up doing it. Illyrian Core, not the most exciting early loot. And they've already got their bond, that's crazy. Okay. So, when it comes to research, I normally go for modular weapons first, because you normally get a piece of loot off the first mission, and then if it's a weapon mod, you can equip it. We didn't get that, but we're not doing hybrid materials, so between that and alien biotech, and I think we'll still just do it, to be honest, because we might get something on the second mission. And the sooner we get to those little advantages, the better. And build facilities, where we at? So we can start building the Guerrilla Tactics School here, because it's the not necessarily the best building in the game, but it allows you to get the best upgrades in the game. So I guess technically it is the best building in the game. Definitely the one you want to start building first. That's always the first thing you want to do, is just start building that. And build items, I like to just give myself a little flash grenade at the start. Don't need to make it, don't need to smoke grenade. Flashbangs, that's where it's at.
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up with Central,
Let's
right?
have a look at our people.
One of the advantages of working with admin. On the surface,
Let's got all these boys. Who did you like? Anyone in particular?
The millions of people in those
Actually
cities don't
quite
seem to mind
good
all that
with
much.
Willem. That's not bad. A sniper ranger combo is always nice. Who are these guys friends with? Specialist Reaper. I don't dislike that combo.
to mention the art.
Sure, we can go with that.
There's nothing quite
Getting that extra action in straight away. Custom poster? Absolutely. What is that background? Let's zoom out a little bit. I am kind of up for renaming our Reaper Grommet and having them as well as Grommet. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. Or whichever one was Ross. This one's Ross, right? Andy Ross? Andy Wallace? I can't remember. Whichever one's Ross, we could rename them Grommet. And then we've got a match made in heaven. How can we lose with that? I don't know. Sure, we'll take that. Lovely. It's one for the album. Let's look through other rookies, see if Willem likes any of them in particular. Take a pick of rookies, buddy. Who do you like? Very outside ones. He does not like anyone.
I don't blame Shen for wanting to keep an eye on.
That's a shame. That's fine.
We need all that.
We can force him to like someone later. Apart from the sharpshooter, obviously. Like, they're okay. Might end up rocking that. Let's just look through, just flick through some random ones. See, there's another 9.9, 9.6. This guy gets around. Ji Hoon Cho. It's popular, very popular little boy. Juan Santiago. That's some decent ones there. This is our boy. That's him again. What Mathis? Okay, we've got some good options. It's not bad. 29 days. Ugh. Yeah, it's the biggest penalty, or definitely one of the biggest penalties for playing on Legendary, is the injury time is like take 3 damage or whatever we took in that. 29 health gone. Brutal. 29 health gone? 29 days out of action. That sounds more realistic. Used to have a little sippy sip in there. That's fine. Yeah. What have we got first? Supplies. That's not a particularly exciting. Yeah, we got Reaper. We know. Not a particularly exciting first one. Ideally, we get an engineer or a scientist, but we should get one of those as the first mission reward. And some early supplies. Never a bad thing. You're never going to complain about supplies. Folks just going to chatter away. That's fine. So we'll get modular weapons online before our first mission. Then we can start working at alien biotech. Unless we get inspiration or something. Let's see. Improve vector rifles. Is it the plus damage one? It is. Plus 1 damage on the Reaper's weapon. That's not bad. That applies throughout the entire game. Because currently they do 3 to 4, which is a bit awkward because 3 damage doesn't kill a trooper. But if they do 4 to 5, they're a guaranteed kill on a trooper. That's quite nice. Let's do that, sure. None of the others are particularly essential immediately. It's going to put us a little bit behind with some of the story stuff, but not significantly so. Some rookies, sure. It hasn't been an ideal start with the macro on the map, but it's alright. Could be worse. Okay, here's our engineer, that's good. Dr. Bob Payne, got a hacker computer, that's good. We have a specialist ready to go with us. Having some early specialists is quite nice to make these early missions a little bit easier in terms of not having to push forward so far. This is just a me thing. I like to remove all my soldiers, take everything off for every single mission, and just equip it all myself. Even if I put the same things back in, I don't care. So Andy and Clara, yes it is Wallace and then Gromit here. That's fine. Taking the Ranger obviously, and then there's not really much to determine who we take next. I guess we just look through people's stats. See who's got good stats. 66, 13, sure. Got a little bit of dodge. Oh, this guy's got terrible aim. 72 aim on this one. Gifted combat intelligence. This is a good person. Humberto Guzman has also got an amazing name. He also is very popular. Okay, let's take him. I can't bother to go through all of them. That'll do fine. Not going to get much better than that. Don't have anything we can do here, do we? No. Can't really equip out too much. What we can do with the Tactical Legacy pack, you get some upgraded starting weapons, which are quite nice. So just get a scope on an assault rifle, get one shotgun with a laser sight. You also have a sword with the plus 10 aim, which is actually really, really good. Plus 20% aim. It's 20%. It's a bit broken, actually. Yes, we've also got a sniper rifle that also has a scope on it, and a light machine gun with a stock. We'll get to use those later, play around with them a little bit. They're really important to try and stave until later because the upgrades scale with the tier of the weapons. So this assault rifle, for example, when you get it to tier 2, has an advanced scope and an advanced repeater on it. If you get to keep it, which you just get for free. So if you can keep those around, not lose them until the late game, they're actually pretty powerful weapons. So try and keep hold of those. We've also got our flash grenade. Just need to figure out who we want it on. We don't want it on him because throwing a grenade is about the only useful thing we can do. We don't really want it on him because he might need a grenade to get himself out of a tight situation. You can't hold it, so I guess by default it's just you. I don't mind having a flash grenade on specialist either. They normally play around the middle of the pack, so they can't necessarily get the angle for grenades, but flash grenades they can get in there. I like having them early just so that if you do run across sectoids and they do some weird mind control shenanigans or panic or whatever, you can just get rid of it. Or if they summon a zombie, just get rid of the zombie. It's just a quite nice method of instantly dealing with stuff you can't necessarily deal with otherwise. And having the Reaper, or the Ranger even early, does help with that because the sectoids are weak to swords and we have swords. So that's about as much of a combo as we have going at this point. Have sword. Right. Not too far to cover actually. 7 turns. That should be fine. Okay. Plus we've got a Reaper, so we can just barrel forward without worrying about walking into any traps. Let's take a look. Nothing immediate. And let's just have a little peek around this corner. Don't accidentally run into anything. Okay, this way seems clear. That's good. Slightly problematic in that there's an obstacle here blocking our line of sight onto it, so the specialist might not be able to hack it until they're like here. I don't think they'll be able to do it from this angle. Might be able to. Could be awkward.
Got it. Moving.
Something's worth bearing in mind.
Time to motor.
This Guzman, his mobility is not the best, but it's no better than hers. It's fine. Luckily, we've got a ranger here with 14 mobility, which is super nice. You can just get stuck in there. Okay, see if we're getting any clues. We are getting clues. We're getting a very big clue.
An alien scouting party.
Okay. Let's move up to here.
I go where you
Again, just double check that's all we can see.
There's an alien patrol.
It's not all we can see. Okay. There's two patrols quite close to each other here. That's fine. Can we get onto this high ground with someone who isn't a shotgun boy? We cannot. Where's the ladder? It's here. Okay. We'll probably have to set up either side of this door with our assault rifles. Let's go here.
Roger that.
And here, and next turn is likely to be our combat turn. Could you not reach up here? You can go quite far. Apparently not. That's fine. He probably doesn't want to anyway, because again, he's a rookie. His shooting's a bit dicey. Dicey? There's actually not much worse. Actually better than his. He is a pretty good rookie. That's why we picked him. And shotgun. Oh, we don't really want to stack up here because we don't want to end up fighting two at once by accident. Let's run around this side. That should be safe. I think it might not be safe. It's not safe. That's fine. I didn't realise that our Reaper didn't have vision of the sectoid, so it wasn't showing us the vision angles on it very well. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay. That's a pretty bad mistake, but it shouldn't be too punishing. It's only one damaging attack coming in. That's a mind control. That's right. That's why we got the flashbang. It means that he's not, because he was the one most likely to take damage, and now he's not going to. Ooh, that is problematic. The Overwatch. Got 57% here. 64% here, not bad. But we really want you to get the flash grenade off. Which you can't quite do from where you are. Ooh, one tile away. It's actually closer than I thought. Can we get a flank? Is this a flank from this angle? It is. It's a bit risky. It's extremely risky. Let's move up.
I am at your service.
Hopefully we can't see the other pack.
The objective.
Ah, we can see the other pack, can't we? Can we?
Commander, we have confirmation
Maybe we
of the
can't.
exposed access point.
We can't. Okay, that's good. So I think this... Okay. I'm just going to point this out. This sucks. But it might be the only action we have. Well, I think it's the only choice we have, really. Take the shot. Kind of rely on this. Please hit. It hit. It killed. Lovely. Okay. Now we need to be very, very careful. Because setting off a pack in here is pretty much GG at this point. So we can move up to here. That should get us the angle for the grenade, flash grenade. There we go. Seems to do it. Let's just guarantee it there.
Better close your eyes.
This shouldn't trigger anything. Nice, that's going to get rid of the mind control. He can then run forward with a slash potentially. And then would he be able to get in range of a grenade? It's a lot to use. How about, instead of that, he comes to here. I'd love to put him up to here, but I'm just terrified of triggering this other squad. I think we will go for the sword. Will we go for the sword? Why do we go for the sword when we can just go up to here and shoot him with a shotgun? That's a very good point. Let's do that.
Going to designated position.
So we can stay in some cover. Actually, probably a better chance to kill as well, because we'll have a high crit chance on it. Leave him on 1 health. What's a shot? 33, never going to hit. Tempted to say we go up here and take the Overwatch. Please don't trigger that when I move to here. Nice. Take the Overwatch there. Sectoid is probably going to try and move. Ooh, okay. He's going to go for the flank on here. Oh, I didn't know he was going for the flank on there. That's annoying. The game now is trying to figure out what to do with this new information. He's going to keep running, and then probably take the shot. Oh no, he's just going to point at me. Okay. That went pretty well, all things considered. How much time have we got? 4 turns. This is only the first pod. There's at least one more we saw here. There's probably 2 in this little area. Which is going to be a pain to take out unless we use the Claymore. So we take this guy out, set up, push on to the next turn. That's leaving it a bit late. We only have 3 turns to take out this, but that should still be fine. Especially if we can get a good ambush with this Claymore. If we take our time. Let's just sword from here. From here? From here. There we go.
Target disabled.
Okay, now we want everyone to come around this side. Oh, kind of not. Definitely want you coming up here as soon as you can. Here shouldn't trigger anything, right? Because you were here. Let's just reload and put you on Overwatch just in case. I'll put you to here. No triggers. Lovely. Overwatch. Just put you into Shadow.
I was born in the shadows.
Didn't actually do that Shadow was up, right? And we're going to want to check here, I think.
Order, Commander.
Just want to get this vision. Let's move up to here. They shouldn't patrol into me from there. Yeah, this is why we didn't want to move to here, because this would have triggered them this tile exactly here. We'll just stay up there with the Overwatch. There's nowhere else we can really go. That's going to take us further forwards. Okay.
1-5. The advent network is almost entirely locked down. We're running out of time.
So if we do this, this will take out the 2 troopers, then we can rush forward and try and take out the sectoid.
It requires
Got 3 more turns. This will also blow out this wall a bit, which might getting line of sight on the objective a bit easier. Let's take this out. Very nice. Hey, he's got a 4-4. Hopefully he doesn't walk forward and reveal him. Good, good. I think what we're going to try and do is move up to here.
moving on target location.
Throw the grenade at him. We can do it without destroying too much of this cover. Ah, okay, let's not bother trying to do that. That's going to be a pain. Cover destroyed. Just double check this sword. How likely is it to kill? 6 to 8. He's got 7 health. It's not fantastic, but it's better than this. Just go as not far forward as possible. That's a kill. Lovely. Okay. And our specialist over here can just run up to here. Should be in position to shut that down next turn. Still one more pod left. Somewhere. We've still got the stealth. Oh, please don't spread. Lovely. I guess we'll move forward to just scope out first. But we might as well. Let's just go to here. I don't want to move too far just in case. Don't accidentally run into anything. There we go. Just 3 troopers. That'll be fine. Hopefully doing this workstation doesn't trigger them. Occasionally gremlins are a bit dodgy. Scanning time just be 50%. Alien facility, we do not care about alien facility at this point. I guess we'll just give this a go. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, what's that I get? I don't think we got that. That's a shame. That's pretty close. Assuming it was the first hack of the game. We'll take it. Did it trigger this?
We're good to go.
Oh, looks like I might have done. They're moving.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of
Nah, it didn't.
Advent
Cool.
files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Let's move up to here. Go on Overwatch. I guess you might as well get a bit further up. And you can just go on Overwatch from here.
Affirmative.
And what are you doing? Let's get you some high ground. That sounds fun.
I go where I am needed.
Ideally, we'd all be up here, but that's not going to happen. I guess we're going on shotgun Overwatch. He's still got a grenade. Okay, they're walking into the Overwatchers. This isn't going to hit. But that's okay. We've got 2 more? 2 more. 1 more. We've got 1 more.
I'll get 'em next time.
Which should go off, but again, probably won't hit, but that's okay. No pressure. That's fine. Should be able to deal with this.
I'll get him next time.
I think at worst we kill 2 of them. How much damage is the sword doing to these normally? It's 3 to 5, right? 3 to 5. We don't want to do that then, ideally. We've got our teamwork as well, which is worth bearing in mind. Who can you shoot from up here? Got 94 on this lad. That's quite nice. So we're going to use the teamwork this turn. Who are you flanking here? Which one is it? This one. Okay, let's move you. What are your shots from here? 63. The flank's going to be better. Let's move up to here.
On my way.
Take this flank. Get the kill.
Target neutralized.
Is the teamwork actually useful? Who's the other person you can see? This one. I guess we literally might as well. So let's use the teamwork. The other person we could see was this person. Again, we still would do it, but it would be kind of pointless. Let's take the 62. Another hit. 3 damage. Okay, that means we can finish them off with a grenade. Assuming we kill this person. Let's try it. Ooh, I think both on 1 health. And has revealed us. That's a bit dodgy. How easily can you kill anyone? I don't see anyone. What are we thinking? Do you have none of them have full cover from any angles? Can take. We can get guaranteed kill on one of them with a grenade. We'll also go in for the sword, but 85% feels bad. Did we get any loot from this mission? Did we destroy it? Maybe we destroyed it. It's a slight shame. It's kind of sad that we can't see this guy from here. That'd be quite a nice angle. I guess then we're going to go here. Because here this guy can flank us. Although this one's definitely dying, right? So we might as well go here because the harder flank for this one. Because this is the one we're going to kill with a grenade. Take this shot. Oh, it's the worst shot. 1 sec. Can we... Oh, we can kill either of them with a grenade. Okay, in that case, let's take the 65. If we hit, we kill that guy. If not, we kill this guy. Miss. Shame.
Not good.
Okay, we did all we could to try and get both kills. Do you think we'll be able to get the angle on a grenade from here? I kind of don't want to go here. Because this guy could easily... I think he'd actually struggle to get all the way around here. Probably could do it. I think it's just about the end of his limit. He's still got much more to get me from here. Because here won't flank me. He'd have to be... Or maybe it would. No, here wouldn't flank me. Here would. Could he reach there? Probably not. I'm pretty sure we can get a grenade on him from here. Let's do this. This feels so much safer. Grenade. Should be able to. Yeah, there we go. One guy left up. He's going to take a shot on our Reaper, unfortunately. Almost certainly. Oh, he's going for the flank. Yeah. Please don't kill. 3 damage. Okay. Annoying, but what are we going to do? Is you're just reloading and shooting. We're definitely killing it this turn. There's no way. I'm missing a lot of shots, suddenly. We were doing alright at first, but... Let's move to here and see if this shot's going to be better than the sword. 85. If it is, we'll take it. If not, we can still use the sword from there. 88, sure. There we go. That guy was persistent. Okay, well, we had a blunder on the first turn, but we dealt with it without too many issues. Luckily, that disoriented sectoid didn't seem to want to do anything. He was content to just run around and panic, which is fine. That's what I'd do.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to
Yeah, that last fight, slightly unfortunate, but nothing too bad. Again, coming out with just 1 wound in this early stage of the game is completely fine. It's not great, but it's not bad. As long as we're not losing people, we're fine. Okay, we've got the Corporal. We've got Remote Start or Blood Trail. Blood Trail's quite nice for... Well, it's not great in the early game because everything's at such low health, tends to die anyway, and you don't shoot that much with them. It's okay later, but Remote Start's just... Oh, you get to blow stuff up, it does double damage, it has massive radiuses. You get so many times you can just wipe bods with it for free. And he's a genius. That's very nice. Guzman, what are you? Grenadier, we knew that.
Serving as our demolitions expert.
Maybe it wasn't great to take someone with really good aim then, because having great aim on a Grenadier is kind of neither here nor there. But it's never a bad thing, so that's fine. And Blade Master or Phantom. We really don't need Phantom, seeing as we have a Reaper. I mean, I have just been injured, so maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing, but getting that +2 damage on swords means they deal, what is it, 5 to 6 straight off the bat? Which is just nice. Like, doing 5 damage, that's a guaranteed kill on all troopers. Basically a guaranteed kill on sectoids, not quite. It's like a 66% chance to kill a sectoid. But if taking any damage, it's a guaranteed kill. We'll take it. We want to get the Advanced Warfare Center or Training Center? The Advanced Warfare Center, the one that lets you buy other abilities for your boys. We're skipping this. We don't care. They're telling us about the Avatar projects. That's what they just told us. And we need to stop the aliens doing a thing. He's got a phobophobia. That's panic panics. I mean, I guess that's one of the better ones to have, because ideally just no one's going to panic, although it's more likely in the early game because sectoids, if they fail their mind control, cause people to panic. There's actually quite a lot of it. Later it's actually weirdly less, because you see less sectoids, but Unstaff Engineer, yeah, we know. So we could put him in the GTS straight away and try and get this up and running as soon as possible, or we can have him excavating somewhere else. Bear in mind the only reason we're doing the Guerrilla Tactics School straight away is to get the squad size 1 upgrade, and we can't get that anyway until we've got a sergeant, and we'll probably have a sergeant in, I want to say, 2 missions or so, maybe 3 missions, which will be about 14 days, and then we probably get this online. I reckon if we do this, it doesn't really actually help us get it online much quicker. Maybe a few days, maybe 1 mission quicker, which is relevant, but also maybe not. We can start working on this. The ideal situation is getting squad size 1 upgrade before the first retaliation mission, but I've tried that many times and it's just impossible. It's so hard to do that it's not even worth going towards. I think it probably is possible, but it's incredibly difficult. Is anyone tired after that? Does anyone need a little nap? Yes. 8 days. That means we're probably going to be going to our next mission without our Reaper, Sharpshooter, or Ranger, which is a problem. I'll have the Specialist, I'll have the Grenadier at least, and 2 rookies. Who did you like? Quite a few people, wasn't it? Ji-Hoon Cho. I do want to use the 9.6, but also means turning down 9.9, which is kind of a shame.
Sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
And or that's an enemy unknown reference. But yeah, I guess we'll be taking Jihoon. Is he good? I actually want to know if he's good or not. 66 aim, that's okay. 52, 9, 24, 61, 65, 52, 56, 69 on Boris. That's pretty good. Who do you like? Again, Cho and Guzman, but also a few others as well. We'll probably be taking him and Cho then on the next mission, assuming like 8 days is not impossible for our ranger to get back up and running in that time, but it's unlikely, I'd say. Yeah, we need to go over there. We get it. Yep. Unless we get some better rookies from this colony, which again we're not necessarily guaranteed to get in that time, but it's gonna be tight. Okay, we did get that. It's only 1 day now until that, guys. We've got Olga Bogdanova, that's an amazing name, Anders Hagen, and Ashley Holmes. Ashley's very stylish, little hat. Less so from Anders. And Olga's just rocking the dreads, that makes sense. Yes, scientists. Ooh. Only 5 days as well. We'll definitely go for that. Don't need supplies, we're fine. We could make a med kit. Kind of feels unnecessary to do that until we get a medical protocol. Or a specialist. Because it's a pain to use. We actually got our Reaper back online, I think. Reaper Ranger. Is it a loss only mission? Unique state reps? Yeah. It's only the lost mission. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Another scientist. We'll have 2 and another ranger. That's really nice. And rookies aren't even that bad at fighting lost, luckily. It's a shame we can't take a sharpshooter, because sharpshooters are weirdly good at fighting lost because their pistols have infinite ammo. Which is always good. Any 2 health loss, you just kill for free. That's the hit. Operation Dawnclaw. Okay, well, I'm going to stop this now and we can head into that next time. Thank you very much if you happen to make it this long. God knows if you did not. But I'd love to hear any feedback, if anyone happens to have any. And yeah, thank you very much. I've been Christian, and this has been the first attempt at XCOM Enemy Unknown? XCOM 2, War of the Chosen Legendary Ironman. Thank you very much. Let's get into this menu. Cheers, bye!